Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Dickson Magove here. So today we are going to look at analysis for Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and the options which are available for him. So we are going to look at, should he go as independent or go back to Azimio and accept the position for Prime Cabinet Secretary. So today Wiper Party held a kind of a national delegates conference whereby all the elected members of parliaments, MCAs and senators, they were meeting to deliberate on their next step, and they were weighing on the two options, whether they should proceed and be on the ballot or go back to Azimio. And there were a total of 50 elected leaders, so they voted, and from the reports I'm getting, it's that 45 of them voted that they want to go back to Azimio and do some renegotiations, and their condition is that anything that they are going to agree, it should be written down and then deposited at the registrar of a political party. So that is their main worry. And what I'm learning again is that most of those guys who are vying on Wiper ticket, they had already done branding and printed all their campaign merchandise using the Azimio la Umoja colors. Also the images, you see, like someone who has printed like 1,000 posters, some have printed billboards, and they have already incurred money, because you see, printing these campaign materials, the branding procedures, distributing them, it's already a lot of money. So if you tell them that they have to rebrand, remove all the everything associated with Azimio and just remain with what portrays as Wiper, it's going to be a very expensive affair. And you say you had already branded, so what you have branded, you are not going to use it, and then now you rebrand again. So you see, it's like a loss, and campaign is not easy. So it's like you are going to start with a disadvantage. So most of the members of parliament, they have agreed that their best interest is to go back to Azimio and fight for space within Azimio, because they also believe that is where their interests are taken off. Also, the deal that is on the table is that the Ukambani region is going to get 20% of government. They're going to get 1,500 kilometers of road. They're going to have like 20% across the government, from ministerial appointments, ambassadorial appointments, parastatals, board members, everything. So they're going to have 20%. So if you compare that with the going for independent, whereby you are not sure what you are going to get, you see, it's like going for independent, it's like a trial and error thing. So they're not sure what they're going to get, but if they stick to Azimio, they are sure that they're going to get 20% of government. Their interest, future, current and future interest, are going to be taken care of, and they still have a say and a future in politics. So most of them, they have agreed that they have to stick to Azimio, but that will depend on what their party leader, what is going to say, whether he's going to heed to that, or maybe he has other plans, maybe to force a runoff. Because you see, if in the first round there is no clear winner, then it means that they're going to be a second round, and maybe that is the best time for him to renegotiate and maybe to discuss and cut the best deal which is suited for them. But at the end of the day, I think he's going to lose relevance, and his future is, it's going to be over at that point. So I think they have to look at the long term. They have to look at interest of their people, not themselves only, and they don't have to put money first, because if they put money first, you can be bought, and maybe at the end of the day you will not going to have a say. So most of them they have agreed that their interests are best taken care of in Azimio la Umoja, because in Kenya Kwanza everything has been divided. They have everything has the cake has already been shared and there's nothing left on the table. So it's up to them to decide, but I think for them to the majority of the Kamba nation, they are still inclined to Azimio la Umoja. So but those guys who are the headliners, who are insisting on Kalonzo being on the ballot, I think they are just doing it for their own interest, because all of them, they are seeking for elective position from MP, senator. So at the end of the day, even if Kalonzo loses, they are going to have position and they are going to be in government. So what about him? So it also depends on him to sit down, to reflect, to look at what is the best for him and for his people, and then at the end of the day make a wise decision, which is to go back to Azimio, accept the prime minister position, and then in 2027 he's going to have a future, and at least he can win the support of the members of Azimio la Umoja.